So, moving right on, we're going to go over to Daniel Rowe, who will show us elk.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm demoing Elk. Elk, if you haven't come across it, is a web client for Mastodon. We created it about 2 years ago. A number of us, a huge number of us really, over 70, 80 contributors on our public repo. Do check it out on GitHub if you want. You can see a lot about how it works, but let me demo it for you first. It's at elk.zone. It's just a static web app. It runs entirely in your browser. There's no server component except for an OAuth authentication component. You can explore any server that you want just by putting the server after elk.zone, and you'll see the contents of that local server. You can also browse federated content and more. If you want to sign in to your account, which isn't required, it will authenticate with your local server. Mine, I think, just had a little hiccup there. And you'll be able to sign into your account on your own Mastodon instance. You can install it as a progressive web app if you want. That will install it to your actual applications in your on your computer. And it has actually opened up an application in a separate window in my browser. One of the main reasons we created Elk was the desire for a light and nimble interface for Mastodon. And it's highly customizable, as you might expect. So alongside the editing your profile, you can change a lot of other things about the interface based on what kinds of things matter to you. We have a lot of well-being features, for example. You can opt out of colors. You can hide boosts and favorites, or opt for Zen mode. And of course, whatever features you might want that don't currently exist, we would love to see. It's an open source project using web technologies, and it's easy to build and add them. We support push notifications and a lot of other things as well. It's possible to get started It's possible to get started with Elk if you want to practice contributing to an open source project, if you want. It's all on GitHub. We have a Discord channel as well. So if you're interested, we would be delighted if you wanted to use or contribute. As far as I'm concerned, Elk is a great way to take part in the Fediverse. There are other wonderful clients, but if you want to try it out, I would love to help if I could.